Hello, my name is Seqwendolyn Johnson. I am a former talent agent here in Los Angeles, and now I'm an independent talent consultant. I want to talk today about how to successfully break your child into the acting business. I run into people every day and red flags come up. They've here moved to LA to fulfill their dreams, and somehow they're finding it a hard time to find representation in the entertainment industry. It shouldn't take that long. So that's a red flag for me. So I want to go over today a few steps of how to break into the business without breaking the bank. First of all, know your why. Why do you want to get into the business? Is it to make extra money? Is it for college fun? Or would you like to make a career out of it? And once you know your why, then I'm going to teach you how. So today we're going to go over a few steps of how to break into the business without breaking the bank, frustrating your parents, and on to the career that you've always wanted. But before submitting to an agent, you have to be agency ready, industry ready. You may feel that you're ready, but you're not industry ready, and that is the problem. The success of children getting into business is merely solely on the parents and training the parents of which way the child should go. Number one, the Bible into the industry is your headshot. You need a professional headshot, 8 by 10 on matted paper with your name printed on the front. And if you're under 18 years old, you want to put that date of birth on the front of that headshot. While taking your headshot from a legitimate photographer, make sure they understand the entertainment business. Not all photographers can take industry-ready headshots. So when you're going to take your headshot, make sure that you have no logos, you have no stripes, you have no prints, no earrings. That's all distracting. And since we're gearing and talking about children, make your child look like a child. No makeup. If they want you to have makeup on, once you land that project, they will put makeup on you. So make your child look like a child. That's number one. Number two I want to talk about is a resume. Properly formatted resume that is no longer than 1 page in length. You can go to Google, Yahoo, download examples of entertainment acting resumes and get examples from there. And when you're doing your resume, don't worry about so much on the training aspect of the resume. Children are just now starting out. Some have started out in school plays, some have started out in church plays during holidays, and that's fine. Put that down on your resume, but make sure it's properly formatted. And when you get to the section of the training and skills and talents that your child has, elaborate on those areas. For example, my child likes to do martial arts. Expand. Kung Fu, karate. It saves that agent time of trying to fill that job if we have to stop and call you and ask you what type of martial arts are you experienced in. So that's helpful when you're doing your resume. The resume will be stapled on the back of that headshot that you just took in each 4 corners. No tape, no glue, but staples. Very important. Please remember that. Let's move on to a Coogan account. What exactly is a Coogan account? This Coogan account was set up by Jackie Coogan, who was he was the first child star of the silent era in the industry. And it was set up because of all the work and jobs that Jackie did. He realized that his mom and stepfather was taking advantage of his funds. Where's my money going? All the things that I'm doing, where's my money? I should have more money than that. The Coogan account, or AKA trust account, can only be set up by a financial institution. So find one that's closer to you and set up that Coogan account. 15% of your child's earnings will go into this account. 85% of that child's earnings will be put back into your child's business. Transportation, food, clothes, training, makeup, whatever you need That's what the 85% is for. This account is set up to protect your child. So the child cannot touch this account until they're 18 years old. And once they begin 18, it's going to require two signatures, the parent or the guardian and that child, to make them aware of what's going on with their money. 4, let's go to online presence. In today's time, social media is big in the entertainment industry. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these we look into. Casting directors, producers, agents, talent consultants, and managers look into social media. So always remember to keep your social media account PG. If your grandmother won't be proud to look into your account, then you need to clean it up. Social media is also a way of networking with the industry. You can follow, and people can follow you that's in the business and keep abreast of any current situations that's going on. So be sure to set up an online presence on social media and make sure, if you are the child, that your parents are aware of what's going on. 5, entertainment work permit. All minors 15 days to 18 years who wish to be in the business need to have an entertainment work permit. It's the law. You can go to your division of labor in your state where you live and download the application and fill it out. There is no fee. For non-school age kids, to obtain this certificate or license, you will need a birth certificate or a baptismal certificate or passport. This work permit also keeps your child accountable for their grades. If this is what they want to do, then they will be accountable to keep their grades up. If not, the school will not put their official seal on this certificate for them to be able to work in the entertainment industry. Very important. So once you get into the business and you start working, if you're not asked, do you have that entertainment work permit, that's very illegal. 6, training. You really don't need much training to start out with, but as you go along in the business, you always need to work on your craft. I always tell my talent as a consultant that once you want to take classes, find a class that the teacher is working on a current project. It will say currently working on. Project out, 2019. Yes, there are many actors in the business who do have training classes, but what can they do for you? You want to get more for your money. You want to get the bang for your money. So why not take a class where they are currently casting for that project? You want to get to be familiar with that person so they can be able to direct book you once you start on your way. 7, emails. It's very important that you set up an email account. Emails will also be listed on your headshot, and it'll also be listed on the boards that the casting directors go to. So make sure you have a valid email address. This is 99% of our way that we communicate with you is through emails. If we have to stop and pick up the phone, time is money and money is time, and then we're on to the next person. Let's talk about business cards. Number 8, you can order your business cards when you order your headshots. And a rule of thumb for me is that when you're taking your headshots, let your business card be the same headshot picture that you have on your headshots. So you want to put the same picture that you have your headshot on your business card. As you go into that training class, you want to wear the same outfit that you have. 3, boom, boom, boom. You want them to become familiar with you as you take your training. Very important to wear the same outfit. Number 9, passports. Passports are very, very important. We have projects outside of the United States, and you always need to be industry ready. Go to your nearest post office, grab the application, it takes time, and fill it out and send in for a passport. This is making you industry ready. If you don't have a passport, it's going to narrow your chances for that project, and we're on to the next person. And we all are here to make what? Money. 10, casting boards. Sign up for casting boards. You have casting networks, LA Casting, SF Casting, New York Casting. You have Actors Access, Casting Frontier, and the People Network for a small fee. And once you become represented by an agent, that agent will pick up that fee. The Casting Networks is a board that directors and people in the industry and producers and casting people go in to find the people and the talent that they need. What's on the Casting Board Network? Your headshot. The first headshot you had, which is called a puppeteer headshot. So you've already got one foot in the door because they saw the head. They chose you. And on that casting board, you would have all of your information as far as your resume, your training, your skills, your weight, your height. Very important. Number 10, you must have reliable transportation. Whether it be a friend, whether it be a neighbor, Uber, or Lyft, you need transportation to get around to different projects and different bookings that you may be booked upon. 12. The biggest misconception that I find today is the difference between agents and managers. What is a manager? A manager's role is to keep you abreast of your day-to-day activities, what you're wearing, keep your calendar. You have a meeting here, you have a meeting there. They can get you opportunities, but once they get you an opportunity, the buck stops there. That's when you need the agent. The agent is there to negotiate funds, to negotiate your money, to negotiate anything that's pertaining to you on that contract. Managers get 20%, agents get 20% if you're non-union, and if you're union, they get 10%. So if you're just starting out as a child, why would you need a manager? These are questions you need to ask yourself. As parents, manage your child. Your child is not successful enough or bringing in enough revenue to need a manager. So why would need to pay two people at once? So those are the difference between managers and agents. Agents can get you more jobs and more opportunities, but the main goal of an agent is to talk money. These are the things that I talk to people and talent of people who are trying to get into the business and consult with them every day. It's frustrating when you spin your wheels and not get anywhere and want to know what you're doing wrong. 9% of the time, it's a simple fix if you have someone to teach you the right way to go. I've talked to so many parents who put their children in training classes or acting classes, saw flyers underneath their windshield wipers, be approached in the mall, spend $5,000 or more, and still don't have a job for their child. You can go through all that, and those are good, but you still need that agent to break into the business. This is what I want to help people to know, that it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to break into your dreams. You can do it. You need to know the right steps to do it and have someone that's in your corner. My name is Seqwendolyn Johnson. I can be reached at Twitter, Seqwendolyn@Seqwendolyn927, Instagram, Seqwendolyn Johnson, Facebook, Seqwendolyn Johnson, or you can reach out to me on Gmail at seqwendolyn.johnson@gmail.com. I hope this information was helpful, and if I can help you in any way, please feel free to reach and contact me, and I will come back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for listening.